Hello everyone, welcome to today's session of Financial Management. Myself, Dr. Jyoti T. Gulwani. Today's topic is evolution or phases or approaches of financial management. These three are synonyms. Evolution means what? That what was the scenario of past period related to financial management and what is the scenario of current situation related to financial management. It is also known as phases or it is also known as approaches of financial management. Now, these three phases are divided into three. One is traditional phase, second is transitional phase, and the third one is modern phase. So, let us understand these three phases into detail. Number one, starting with the traditional phase. As I said that it is a past situation of the financial management. That is actually what happened in the past that is in the 90s 50s, or you can say that before 90s 50s phase. This phase was before 1950s. At that time, as only after independence new industries have started, so there were so many problems related to industries. Each and every industry or each and every company was working according to their rules, they were working according to their regulation, or they were having certain monopoly in the market. So that scenario was actually narrow scenario. What was mainly the aim of the companies or industries at that time? So firstly, as we see that main aim of the company at that time was only raising of the funds. That was, they were only concerned with the raising of the amount. Whatever amount is required to the company, they were only collecting the amount from the market, from the different sources. That means they were collecting amount through shares, they were collecting amount through banks or from different personal sources. Only and only collection of funds was there. They were not concentrating on utilization of fund. That is, they were not investing amount into different sources. Only one work of the manager was there, that is only raising of the fund. Where to invest, how to invest, what to do if there will be shortage of money, it was totally ignored at that time. Then next, as we can see, they were only focusing to the joint stock company only. There are so many companies types. We can say that sole proprietor, partnership firm, and then joint stock company existed. But in past scenario, only and only they were focused with the joint stock company. They were ignoring issues related to non-corporate business. Non-corporate business includes, we can say, our partnership firm as well as sole proprietor and other non-profit organization. What is non-profit organization? Firm which is not working for the profit. You can take the example of schools, universities, colleges. They are considered as non-profit organization who are not generating profit. So at that time, in past scenario, in traditional phase, only and only focus was related to the problems of joint stock company. They were ignoring partnership firm, sole proprietor as well as the non-profit organization firms. Then only main aim was to collect long-term money. There are basically two types of money, short-term money and long-term money. Long-term money is mainly used for manufacturing product. It is mainly used to construct a building. It is used to purchase land, building. That is for the long-term purpose only, where money got stuck for the longer period of time. So at that time, they were only concentrating in raising money for the long-term period only. The working capital was ignored by the firm. Working capital is required for daily routine transaction. Daily routine transactions like regular expenses for electricity, regular expenses for water charges, expenses related to daily wages. This type of money is also required into the firm, which is known as working capital. But capital problem was totally ignored by the firms. They were only concentrating on the sources of long term only. Then nextly, as already said, they were mainly concentrating on the major expansion, mergers, recognition and liquidation of the firm. Long term money is always required to do expansion, it is required to do mergers, it is required for the takeover of the other company. They only focuses only to these sources. They haven't concentrated on the other side. Nextly, it is said that the approach was mainly descriptive. Descriptive, that is, again, as we have discussed, it only concentrate to the raising of the fund. How to utilize, they have ignored it. It is said that financial management was viewed mainly from the viewpoint of investment bankers, lenders and other outsiders. Outsiders and insiders, there are two parties. If company want to take decision, then they have to take view of both the insiders and outsiders. Let us firstly understand who are the insiders. Managers, laborers and employees who are working in the company are known as insiders. Outsiders means persons who are investing into the company. They are known as bankers, lenders and others. So here in traditional phase, when they wanted to take any decision, only and only view of outsiders were taken. The main parties who are involved inside the company, they were ignored by the company. So this was the mainly transitional phase. Again, giving the shorter overview, they were mainly targeting to the long term money. Only raising of the fund was their main point, and they were targeting to the joint stock company, and mainly money was raised for expansion, mergers, as well as outsiders views was only taken in traditional phase. So this is an overview of the traditional phase. Let us take a look on the transitional phase. This is a shorter phase actually, where managers taken into consideration that working capital issues should be solved over here by the company. Only with the long term money company cannot survive. Their short term money to go with the regular work is required. So in this phase, transitional phase, only they have done the planning that how working capital can be raised for the company, how shorter term money can be raised with the different sources. Only this kind of thinking was there in this transitional phase, but they haven't applied this theoretical framework into practical procedure. So only theories were decided over here, how to raise short term money, where it is to be utilized and through which sources they are going to raise this short term money. Again, giving a repetition, working capital or short term money means money required for daily routine transaction. But here in transitional phase, they have only focused how they can raise this short term money. Only framework was decided, but it is not implemented over here. Last one phase, this is modern phase, which is currently also going into the market. This begins after 50s actually. It started in the mid of 50s, but real implication of this phase started after 50s. Now what happened in this phase? Initially different economic theories were identified by the different authors. Then it was implemented into the companies. What was the main target as decided in this modern phase? As we have already discussed, in traditional phase only raising of the fund was there, but here not only manager is raising the fund, but they are utilizing this fund also into the different sources. that is a manager is raising the fund as well as he or she is investing fund into the market also. Take for example, if a manager is taking loan of rupees 5 lakh from the market, then they are having the different option also where to invest it into the market. So this happened in raising of fund as well as utilization of fund. They focus is on problem of all types of business. In traditional phase, only concentration was on joint stock company, but here in modern phase, problems of sole proprietor, problem of partnership firm as well as problems of non-profit organizations are considered. It gives importance to both type of financial problem. That is, not only long term money is raised, long term money again required to do expansion when company wants to launch new product or when company wants to acquire any new business or they are doing merger with the company. Short term money is required, which is known as working capital for daily routine transaction. So in modern phase, they are giving importance to both the type of financial problems, that is long term as well as short term. Then this phase consider viewpoint of insider as well as outsider both. Employees, managers, laborers who are working inside the company, decision or their views are taken, as well as those who are investing into the company, their views are also taken before taking a final decision. So this is all about the modern phase. In short, if we want to compare between traditional phase and modern phase, then in short we can give a brief idea that in traditional phase only raising of fund was there, but here in modern phase they are raising the fund as well as they are allocating the funds also. Then in traditional phase, only joint stock company problems were taken into consideration, but here in modern phase, they are taking problems of all type of business. In traditional phase, viewpoint of outsiders were considered. Here, insiders as well as outsiders both are considered. In traditional phase, long-term decisions only were taken. Here long-term as well as short-term problems are considered. So in conclusion we can say that modern phase is broader and wider while traditional phase is totally narrow in comparison of modern phase. So our today's session is concluded over here. Stay tuned till next video. Till then, have a good day. Goodbye.